The Uganda Wildlife Authority has successfully restored up to 15,000 hectares of land in Murchison Falls Conservation Area after it was overtaken by invasive tree species.
Because it is bush, it is real woody plants. It is turning from savanna grassland into a woody grassland, a woody plant in savanna, which means that most of the grazers are shifting away from this and looking for grass elsewhere. So what we do, we get this and manipulate, and the vegetation turns into this.
Murchison Falls Conservation Area Chief Warden Felix Kiza explained the process of vegetation manipulation.
After cutting, we did 2 rounds of fire burning, burnt the first trash, then we did the second one. Now we are likely to come in once to cut away the copses that will have come up, so that we get back and sustain the grass for grazers. You know, there are some animals which also need plants, but they are few compared to the ones which need grass. And once you have enough food for these grazers, then also the lion is happy.
UWA explains that the Borassus palm trees had in the past 20 years grown across the conservation area, depriving the once grassland which is essential for grazing wildlife.
For those who have ever been in this place 10, 20 years ago, all this was grasslands. But today, it is turning, succession is taking place into a woodland. And when it takes place into a woodland, it means the animals must migrate other places. So, in so doing in this area, what are we doing? We are trying our level best to try in some, and we make patches at least, where animals can still graze. We bring this back, we reverse this vegetation kind back to its naturality.
The invasive plant had also deprived some animals of pastures and pushed them away from the park.
Their colonization is taking place. Previous savanna woodland, savanna grasslands are becoming woodlands, and therefore they are forcing wildlife to go to other areas. And we are saying, can we change this?
The invasion had undermined the visibility of the park area, affecting the animals and tourists.
Animals want to be where they can see also, because they are cowards. The lion is a coward. The elephant is a coward. It wants to see its enemies.
The Borassus palm trees are sprayed by elephants, which eat the fruits and later excrete the seeds. However, the same animals are key in destroying the invasive plants.
So the science here is, I have patches, that's why I told you that I want to be everywhere. I established patches of this to be the epicenters for population multiplication of the wildlife. And once the population increases here, it will go and do for me work elsewhere. And that's the science.
Relatedly, UWA says wild animals have successfully occupied about 217 hectares of land coverage that were restored by Total Energies after decommissioning oil drilling sites in the area under the Tilenga project in Nwea district.
Uganda Wildlife Authority agreed with the Total that every area of oil that they have tempered with the vegetation, a clear restoration should be done. And the restoration is done under our supervision. And I will tell you, where we have effectively restored, the area is fine and the animals are happily grazing.
Murchison Falls National Park, the country's largest protected area, is home to several species of flora and fauna, with the notable being lions, giraffe, elephants, leopards, and several species of birds. I am Daniel Ojara for NTV in Murchison Falls National Park.